It's time to make an animator slash artist tier list. I'm very excited for this. Let's get into this. Harry Partridge. Now, he made Starbarians, but he took a little bit long on making the second one, and he did an April Fool's joke, and that kind of upset me. So we're gonna put him in the C tier here, and then let's see. Oni and G. He's an odd fellow, but a rather nice guy. Stopped making cartoons though, so that's gonna drop him down to about a. I would have put him in the A tier, but he doesn't make cartoons anymore, so he gets put in the B tier. Who's next? Psychic Pebbles. Oh boy, Psychic Pebbles. You know, I would put him in the A tier, but he's got that juice nage in everything that he draws, and honestly, that's enough to move him up to S tier. Not gonna lie. Who's next? Zontan or Zone Sama, however you want to call it. Now, he makes some pretty good stuff, but at the same time, he isn't. You have to pay to watch his stuff, and honestly, that sounds like a sellout in my opinion. And you know what sellouts get? They get the B tier. Frico. Now, this is the relatively odd guy. He really likes The Last of Us. And I like The Last of Us too, but not enough to jerk off to porn about it. So he's getting a D tier. Because he deserves it. Mark Day. Now, I like Mark. He does some pretty good stuff. And he draws some nice titties. I would put him in the S tier, but none of his characters have big noses. He likes goblins, and those don't have big noses for some reason. So he gets the A tier. Who is this? Circle Tunes HD. Now this man's my man. He's gonna go up here in S tier because he makes some funny little maymays. Let's see. Speedoru. I like this one. They're a good animator. They sometimes put out content, sometimes they don't. And that's why they get the B tier. Now Narmak. Narmak's a good guy. I don't know. He probably isn't. But he makes good animations. And I really want to see the SpongeBob anime. So he's getting S right now. Ah yes. Rigmarole. I don't have much to say about Rigmarole, except the fact that, like, he's a funny guy. He does a lot of funny stuff. I like, one of his favorite things that he's done is probably the SpongeBob. So he gets an A tier. And then, Johnny Ethko. Now, he doesn't post animation anymore. But when he did, he made some good ass shit. He made Apocalypse Lane. He made, Action Faction. He made, he worked on Duralius and Associates, so that gets him an A tier. And you know what? I'm gonna put his counterpart Hank and Jed in the same tier because they do the same stuff. David Firth. I like David for a lot of his surreal shit, and he can be a really good artist sometimes. And I think, like, he has a bunch of deep, meaningful shit in his art. So he's getting an S tier. Joltoid Games. They do a lot of animation, but I don't like the fact that it's two people, so they get a C. Ego Raptor. Ego Raptor doesn't post anymore, and honestly, I find him to be kind of a cuck, so he's getting the D tier. We got Spaz Kid. Now, I like titties, so he gets B. Yeah, Salty DK Dan. He did the funny Thanos Irwin. So he gets the B. Gurf. Gurf really likes big women. He also likes mayonnaise. So he gets a C. Yes. Mick, Rice Pirate Mick. He is excellent in the shit that he makes. He makes some really good stuff. I like the JoJo shit that he draws. He does a really good job with it. Lyle Wrath. He made the long story, and I think he should go in the same spot. I like that one. Now, Butch Hartman here, he's kind of a cunt. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move him down to the scary place, the scary zone, because that's where he belongs. In the scary zone, he's staying there where he belongs. Myself, I would give myself a B. That's kind of where I stand. I think I'm a B guy. I got a B. I've always kept B's. I'm not a C man. I'm not a seaman. And then last but not least, Shadman. Now Shadman is a god among gods. He makes a lot of good stuff. So he's gonna get stretched out and placed right here. There we go. This is my definitive tier list for animators. And as you can see, Butch Hartman will stay in the scary zone because that's where he belongs, because he's a cunt. So yeah, that's it. I'm done.